The original or the sequel?
Let's do both.
Okay, I'll do both. Well, the original, as you know, 35 years ago. Amazing today that we've been invited here. Suddenly got cult status. Can you imagine? I can't believe it. Really, we're here because the fans have demanded it. I mean, they've also demanded that we do a sequel, which we're currently in the process of financing. Our Kickstarter started today. I've had a quick look, and the money's rolling in. So if it continues like that, we would start shooting Hook the Hunter, which is the sequel, November the 2nd.
Let's give that a plug. Where can we find a link to the Kickstarter?
When you talk about links and anything to do with the technical stuff, you need to ask the others, because I'm the idiot director, that's all.
No problem.
So, obviously, if the funding hits the mark, which I'm sure it will, how would you go about casting and getting everybody involved in the right mood for this new film?
Well, very simple. Already on the casting, I've made up a lot of lists
Okay.
of people that we would like to approach. In the original movie, I don't know if you've seen it, but you'll see that there were an awful lot of well-established actors who came in, did small parts. That's really what made the film work. Those, 2 or 3 liners just work fantastic. So we've already compiled a list. There'll be a new Hulk, obviously young, 24, stunning, good looking.
Sure.
But we're not going to give out any names at this point until we know the finances in place, because what happens is you go and talk to people, they get all terribly excited about doing it, and then you've got to turn around to them afterwards and say, we didn't make it. So we're not going to approach anybody until hopefully in 2 weeks' time we can say go, and then we'll start casting. It's going to be very interesting because I've seen a list of young male actors, and there's some pretty fantastic looking guys in there. So that's where we're going from.
Can you remember doing anything special behind the scenes to prepare yourself for a role such as this?
Oh, I got to be careful there. Let's see. Now we're talking the 70s. Was it the 70s? Oh my God, 90s. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, just. I knew about archery. I come from Pennsylvania, so I can shoot a gun and shoot arrows. I rode horses. I ran through the woods. I grew up in the woods, so I liked all that.
You had a lifetime of preparing for it.
Yeah, and I was in the trees. In the film, people ask, how did I go up the tree? Well, the truth is that they put me up a ladder up the tree, and to jump, I had to jump backwards out of the tree. But they filmed it in reverse, which made it look like I jumped into the tree.
Okay.
And that was pretty scary, really.
What was it like for you to be here at FrightFest and have the film screened and having it shared with fans?
This is fantastic. It's my first time. I live in Devon at the moment, which is 3 hours by train. But wow, the energy here is good. The fans are good. It's an exciting thing, isn't it?
Where can we find links to your Kickstarter?
Well, it's on the Kickstarter page, so it's Hawk the Hunter, the Kickstarter. I actually don't know what the link is right now. Now you put me on the spot, but you have to Google it. But we'll be spreading that out on social media as we go. And fingers crossed. You never know. We've got a lot of cool fans out there, and around the world we've got a lot of supporters. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking, as you can imagine. You never know whether you're going to make something work or not, and it results. If it goes well, brilliant. If it doesn't, we'll see what we do, but I want to keep Hawk the Slayer alive, very much so.
Is there anything in particular that, if the funding does happen, that you're actually looking forward to filming?
Well, in my hobby, I ride and train war horses, so I'm hoping that Terry will give me a bit of a role-in background on one of my horses, so that could be kind of fun. But basically, I want to see another simple story of good versus evil. There's a lot of complicated movies out there, and they're wonderful. Sometimes you have to watch them 3 or 4 times to work out what it is you've just watched, and that's great. But I also like the sort of simpler stories of sword and sorcery. And Hawk the Slayer was one of the first. And it sort of launched a genre in many ways, so that's quite exciting.